Previously on All My Children.
The question is,
will you marry me?
And the required answer is yes.
It's fabulous! Are those our initials down there? Ah!
Make her go away.
Remember, I love you.
How nice of you to stop by.
Hello, Mother.
Wow. You keep this place pretty clean, Brooke. Looks like you were robbed.
Robbed? I'd have a lot less to pick up if that were the case. No, Junior and Jamie had a half day at school today.
They did this in half a day? You've got to be kidding me.
Listen, ever since Tad carried off Dixie, Junior and Jamie have been beside themselves.
You mean he actually came in here and...
Yes, like Rhett carried Scarlett. Mm-hmm.
I was hoping this is why he took off. You think this is finally it?
Oh, I hope so. Not as much as two little boys I know hope. What? What? Slow down, slow down. What car?
Dad's car. Yeah, we saw it from your bedroom window.
What were you doing in my bedroom?
Do you see them? No. Where are they? I don't know.
Never mind.
It was our car. I know it was. But they were just here. Where'd they go?
Where'd who go?
Hey!
Hello.
Stuart? Mama? Anybody here? Anybody home?
Nobody here but us packing peanuts.
How's it going?
Oh, I've been better. Physically, I guess I'm on the mend. Emotionally, I'm still up for grabs.
Yeah, I hear that.
So how's my defense going?
It's going. I'm working on it. I've deposed everybody at the pit. There's no surprises there. Here you go.
What's this?
It's a note from Jillian. Somehow Jackson managed to get her barred from coming 6 feet within the door, but she's keeping vigil down the hall.
Thank you. So am I still making the headlines?
Yeah, you betcha you are.
And what are my odds?
If you were a pony, they'd be better. Let's say 20 to 1.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a betting man.
Haley. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for being such a good friend.
Is Ryan okay? Yeah, his fever's dropping. His lungs are getting better, but I'm really worried about his heart.
Why? What's the matter with his heart?
He's bolted me right out of it. Haley, please, do you think you can help me get back in?
Well, I was wondering when my famous cardiologist's son would pay me a visit.
You got that backwards. I visit you, you pay me.
You wouldn't make your poor old mother pay for your services, would you, darling? Not chintzy of you, David. Oh, come now, darling. Take that scowl off your face. You'll develop frown lines. Kiss Mother hello.
Sorry, Vanessa. I have sick patients to attend to. And unlike you, I don't keep people I care about waiting.
Oh, no. I mean, you must be mistaken. The woman I met, I can't believe that.
They're one and the same.
But Hayward just looked right through her. I mean, the woman was collapsed on the ground. She was just writhing, and he walked away. He didn't help her.
That's what David Hayward is capable of. He's a monster.
But even to his own mother?
You don't believe me. Okay? Read this. I had him investigated when he came back to town.
Mother, Vanessa Bennett. That's it. Oh, my God. He really is a monster.
There's more. Keep reading.
Oh, it says that his father died when David was 12. Cause of death unknown.
Yes, that's the only thing my guy couldn't come up with. It wasn't even on the death certificate.
Well, that's odd, isn't it?
Yes, oh yes.
Well, it says, he went to junior high and high school, boarding school, college, medical school. I see. This was quite a privileged life. His mother's quite a socialite, I understand. Yes, look, all these clippings of her, going from one gala to another. Okay, so David's mom had him shipped off to boarding school so she could lead this very glamorous life here and abroad. Well, I understand that David would have issues with his mommy, but to leave her to die on the ground?
There's more between the lines than in them.
Oh, really? You care to theorize?
Not yet. When I mentioned his parents, I told him his mother must have been quite a lady. He went ballistic. He threatened me. He said, in no uncertain terms, that I should consider myself warned.
Oh, well, then we should start a club.
And now his mother has suddenly appeared in Pine Valley. What an unexpected twist of good fortune.
Adam, the woman collapsed.
Yes, well, that's a pity, but Providence still smiles on us. We can report him for refusing to treat a patient, for negligence, for dereliction of duty.
It's exactly what I did. I went to Joe Martin and reported him, and Joe Martin brought Hayward right into his office, and Dr. Hayward stood there and looked me in the eye and lied. He just claimed he had a page that he had to run off and answer.
He didn't have a cell phone?
He didn't have a page. The whole thing was a lie. But it was my word against his. So Joe had no choice but to just, let it ride.
His man is just slick enough to be dangerous.
Well, he thinks he is, anyhow. He followed me to my office, and that's when he warned me that I should, stay out of his business.
And what was your response?
Well, nobody manipulates me.
Not and lives to tell the tale, anyway. Well, what are we going to do about this man? How are we going to stop him before he hurts someone else?
We?
Of course we. You want to help me? You came to me, remember?
Well, now, Adam, are you holding a grudge against him?
Hell, yes.
Well, you certainly have every right to. I mean, the man tried to kill you. But you know what I think? I think you're holding more than a grudge, Adam. I think you're holding something back from me. What is it? Come on, tell me.
Jillian, I know you had a lover, okay? But I thought you got past it. I thought all was forgotten and forgiven. I mean, you and Ryan were on the run together.
Yes. And things were better, but I should have known that I was sitting on a ticking time bomb and it was going to explode right in my face.
Come here, Jillian. I'm not following you. You're not being very clear. Okay, maybe if you started over at the beginning and told me everything, I'd be able to understand and help you. Jillian, you don't have to be ashamed. I won't judge you.
Yes, you will. You're just such a good person. You would never understand why I did what I did.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a reformed person? You should have known me from my darker ages.
Good afternoon, ladies. Mrs. Santos, you look 100%.
Oh.
200, in fact.
Thank you very much. I feel good.
Good. And how is our favorite patient this afternoon? Resting comfortably?
No thanks to you.
Well, at least he's safe and warm. Perhaps I should run another cardiac workup on him for safe measure.
No, just stay away from him. Just stay away from us, you sadist. You filthy, rotten snitch.
Princess, an outburst like that can get you thrown out of the hospital.
Yeah, cool it, Jillian. You're in enough trouble already.
I'm glad for Mrs. Lavery that she has a good friend like you to watch out for her. My regards to your husband.
All right, you don't have to answer this, okay? The guy you had the affair with? David Hayward? Oh. Jillian, when you step in it, you really step in it, huh?
I cannot do this much longer.
Where'd you go? Well, what are you
Come on,
doing?
don't leave anything out. I want to hear everything.
Wait, I can't get an answer out.
And I can hardly stand up. I need a timeout.
Then you have to sit down.
Oh,
And
yes.
tell us. Come on. We want to hear everything.
Take it you heard? Yeah, I'm putting it all together as we go along. Okay.
Well, go ahead. You start.
Me?
Yeah.
Speak.
I'm happy to announce the reunion of one Dixie Cooney with one Thaddeus J. Martin. I am also overjoyed to announce that I know two smart alecky kids who weren't so smart alecky after all. They were just plain smart.
Yes, you two were absolutely right. We have always loved each other, and we belong together.
Duh! What took you so long?
Well, it was me, mostly. I guess we would have been together sooner, but, I found out that I was sick, and I didn't want to worry anybody.
Well, more on that later. The important thing is everything is going to work out as it should, okay? We're back together. Things are going to be fine from here on out.
Yes.
Yeah. I love happy endings.
Endings? We're talking about endings. We're just beginning.
Then you're gonna be okay? You're not sick anymore?
Oh, Jamie, remember our conversation about personal questions?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Jamie, actually, I am still sick, but I do have people watching me very, very closely. Dr. Hayward says that I am going to be A-okay, right?
Right.
So how about a big hug for me, okay? Come on, make me feel wonderful.
Oh, you got it.
Oh,
So, I need another favor. This time my future's riding on it.
Count me in.
Come on.
Stop it. I wanted to die. I kept trying to reach him to prove to him that I really love him, and somehow I did. But then everything was going great, and until Jackson Montgomery arrested him for assaulting Edmund. So I had to get money to bail him out, and I didn't have nowhere to go. So I went to David, and I begged him for the money, and he said he would give it to me under one condition, and that is if I sleep with him.
And you did? Oh, jeez. But wait a minute, I thought they dropped the assault charges.
Yeah, they did, but I didn't know it. And when I found out, I went right back to David, and I gave him the money back, and I broke it off between us, and he didn't take it too well. I didn't care. I mean, I was madly in love with Ryan. We were so happy, and then he got arrested for rape, and you know the rest. I needed money to escape, and I was locked up, so I couldn't give it to you. Yeah, and I went back to David because I was really desperate. I had nowhere to go. I was just desperate.
So you slept with him again?
No, I didn't have to. I offered. He said it wasn't necessary, that he would bring us the money, and then he brought the money to our hideout, and he told Ryan that I slept with him for the bail money, and that I offered to sleep with him again. That Hayward's a real pig. He laughed in our faces. He just, now Ryan hates me, and he's got arrested because of me, and he's probably gonna go to jail because of me.
Look at me. Don't be ashamed. You definitely made some horrendous mistakes and choices. But believe it or not, I understand why you made them. You did it for Ryan.
I did. I swear on the Andrashi owner I did. I was only thinking about Ryan. I wanted to help him.
Oh, honey, I believe you.
Do you think you can convince him?
I can try. Lord knows I've made my share of horrible mistakes. I can just approach him from a human standpoint. You know, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, and life is complicated, and sometimes you can't make the right choice. You know, sometimes you can't even know what the right choice is. Am I right?
And, can you please tell Ryan that I'm gonna get his name cleared, no matter what happens between us?
I'll tell him. Officer?
I think I got enough factors to create reasonable doubt. I got the testimony of the people at the pit that should create the dark character the kid has, plus Tad's testimony about crying rape all the time. That should create an impression on the jury. And, of course, then we got the DNA. I got to create doubt about the forensics department. If I got to bring testimony of expert witnesses, that's going to put the jury to sleep. But if I got to do it, I got to do it.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Hey, Tink. Did you have any trouble getting in here?
No, thanks for getting me on the A-list.
It's good that you're here. I think your partner here is losing hope. I'll see you later, okay? Hang in there.
I tell you guys give new meaning to the words going postal.
Post office didn't send this. It was delivered.
We were just unpacking, darling, and I lost my footing and...
Oh, okay. Don't share. What is all this stuff, anyway?
It's our wedding. Adam said it.
Look, darling, isn't it amazing?
Amazing is the word for it. Adam has certainly outdone himself.
Is there something wrong, Liza?
No, I don't like to think of myself as a hard-bitten skeptic, Stuart. It's just that when Adam is involved, I can't help but feel like I'm turning into one.
Oh, I don't blame you. But just look for yourself. He's really come through for us. Open some of these boxes.
Yes, I mean, Adam said he was going to come through for the wedding plans, darling, and so he is.
I know. He's made grand gestures before. I mean, he's rented halls and hired bands and caterers.
Well, don't remind me. I'm so accustomed to watching my back when Adam is in a room that my head practically spins around on my neck every time he comes into a room. But I really think, darling, that he's on the up and up this time. I mean, I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Well, let's pray.
Liza, are you keeping something back from us? Is something bothering you?
I told Adam that I would give him his answer, whether I was going to marry him or not, the night of your wedding. That was to ensure that all of this goes on without a hitch.
Oh, you poor darling. Oh, boy, you are in big trouble now, aren't you?
Because Adam loves you so much. Maybe more than you know.
That's why she's in big trouble, Stuart. Because you want to say yes. Don't you, Liza?
Says they came back to town. Hayward's been after Liza.
After her, you mean he's out to get her?
No, I mean he's buzzing around her. He's insinuated himself into the television station. He keeps giving her advice on her pregnancy. And the other day, he looked me straight in the face and told me I would never marry Liza.
Do you want to marry Liza?
Oh, yes.
But you think that David Hayward is in love with Liza?
Love? Wolverines don't love.
Wolverines?
A wolverine is one of the few animals that kills just for the fun of it. And then they make sure that no other animal can feed off the carcass. That is David Hayward. The sooner we get rid of him, the better.
Gee, there's that pesky we again. What makes you think that I'm gonna help you?
Because you will. You came to me. Remember?
What's up, Doc?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
I assume you have a good reason for entering into my room uninvited, which, by the way, was locked, if I remember correctly.
Not really.
So, being the sons of the chief of staff, you feel that you have certain privileges?
Oh, Doc, come on. We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
A die-hard moment. Should I be frightened?
No. All you have to be is Dixie's doctor and give me some straight answers.
So, this is about Dixie Cooney?
You know, Doc, you don't do coy very well. Dixie's told me everything, including the fact that she's under your care. You're doing an excellent job, and she's got a lot of confidence in you. For that, I'm grateful.
You broke into my office to thank me.
No, I broke in your office because I want to know everything that's going on with her, including your prognosis.
You should inform your brother that it's unethical for me to share a patient's records with anybody other than the patient and the immediate family.
We're getting remarried.
Ain't love grand?
You're no poster boy for ethical behavior, Doc. Medical or otherwise. If you want to wrap yourselves up in them, fine. Allow me to introduce our new consulting physician.
Feel free to call Dixie if you want. Check it out.
No need. We're all men of honor here. If I find out you've lied, I'll simply have you brought up on charges. I'm quite familiar with the procedure. Be my guest.
Pericarditis brought on by kidney failure.
Can you translate this?
1 second. Cardiogenic effusion?
Mm-hmm.
You did a pericardial window and drain.
That's right.
What does that mean?
It means I saved her life.
DDAVP, SSP, normal recovery.
Mm-hmm.
You got her on 60 milligrams of prednisone. How's she responding to that?
Slowly. There was significant inflammation in the cardiothoracic area. That's why I'm running weekly tests to monitor her progress. Unfortunately, she developed carditis, so I'm watching her very carefully.
What are her chances of a full recovery?
Well, I guess she didn't tell you everything after all. You do realize that she kept you in the dark to spare you any pain.
I'm not surprised. That's the kind of woman she is. What exactly is she trying to protect me from?
The unknown. Once Dixie turns the corner, she could live a very normal life. But she hasn't done that yet. Since I'm her doctor, I believe she will.
Yeah, it's all by the book. Everything's good.
You sound surprised.
Like I said, she's my bride-to-be, and I am grateful. But it's not like I've suddenly developed amnesia or anything. I'm all too well aware of what you're capable of doing. So I just want you to know one thing. I'm going to be watching you.
We will be watching you.
I've told you both everything that I know. Now please leave so I can get back to work. Oh, and next time, make an appointment.
Just so long as we understand each other.
conversation seemed to be cut short, so I'm here to continue it.
Where'd they go?
Well, I'm sure your dad and your Uncle Jake are gonna be right back.
Well, Dad did say something about having an errand to run. They shouldn't be long.
Mom, does Dad know?
Well, no, not yet, but I'm sure he's probably guessed.
Sweetie, listen, I think this occasion calls for some cookies. What do you think? Let's go in and wrestle some up in the kitchen. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hurry, before they get away.
Should I get you some water in case you need to take a pill?
Oh, no, honey, that's not necessary.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel more than fine, in fact. You remember when I sent you out to the barn to do your chores? Remember that time?
And I found my brand new mountain bike instead?
Exactly. Well, how did you feel?
Like my head was gonna blow up. Or like I could scream my lungs out.
Well, that's how I feel. Should I scream?
No,
I'm gonna scream.
No.
Okay. I'm just kidding. No, I am so happy. I am the happiest woman in the entire world. I have you, and I have Tad, and we have our family. We're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna have lots of love and lots of happiness, okay?
And you're gonna get all well, and everything's gonna be great, Mom.
Absolutely. Lots of good times. Lots of good times.
Well, it's good to see you. I was worried about you.
You were worried about me. You were hunted, you were arrested, you're in the hospital with pneumonia, and you had time to worry about me?
Yes, I had time to worry about you. The way you put yourself out for me, nobody's ever done that for me before.
Is that what friends are supposed to do?
I have no idea. I've never had a friend like you before, Haley. The way you stuck by me through everything. You're stubborn, do you know that? Either that or crazy.
I'm both.
Well, lucky for me.
Listen, I hope I'm not treading on our friendship by saying what I'm about to say.
Yeah?
It's part of the whole friendship deal, you know, telling your friend what they might not want to hear.
Like what?
Hear me out, okay?
All right.
I think that you and I are the luckiest people on earth because we found mates who complete us. We found people in our lives that are there for us, that love us no matter what, that are there through thick and thin. Ryan, I think Jillian is the person for you. Don't get me wrong. I think she's made some colossal mistakes, but it doesn't change the fact that she loves you with all her heart. And Ryan, believe me, I never thought I'd see the day I uttered these words, but isn't there any way you could give her another chance?
So, Jillian put you up to this?
Well, yeah. I mean, she asked me to talk to you, but I'm honestly telling you how I feel.
Thank you.
And just because she asked me to talk to you doesn't change the fact that she loves you so much. I mean, that's part of the reason she did all that dumb nonsense with David Hayward. As weird as this sounds, she did it for you, Ryan.
So she told you, everything?
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, listen, I'm not saying you should just forget the fact that the woman you love slept with another man. I'm not saying that at all. I know it hurts.
There's just no escaping that word, is there?
Honey, love is the center of everything.
Well, it's definitely the crux of all my problems. It's amazing. I go through my whole life without any love, and then I let it get to me, and I go down in flames. Mistake. What a huge mistake.
You know what? You're giving love a bum rap. Not to mention yourself. Look, you couldn't have known that any of this was... All I want to say to you is don't give up. On anything. Jillian hasn't. Jillian has sworn to clear your name, and I believe that she just might do it. You take care of yourself. I'll
See you soon.
I'll see.
Okay.
What did he say? Did he say anything? Jillian, if you just calm down, I'll tell you everything.
Oh, darling, you mustn't worry. It's bad for little Colby. Stuart and I are fine. As you can see, our wedding plans are in full swing.
Yeah, I don't think Adam's going to pull anything on us. I really don't think he wants to pull anything.
Well, I should go. Let you guys do some more unpacking.
We weren't supposed to be unpacking.
No, we weren't even supposed to be peeking.
That's when Karma gave us a little oops.
Yes, and we simply made the best of it, so to speak.
Happiness is, oh, you got them all over. A packing peanut, Mama.
Liza, listen to me. You've still got time to think this thing through. I mean, if Adam really is the man for you, if he could really make you happy, you're not going to get an argument from me, because your happiness is the most important thing in the world.
Thanks, Mom. I gotta go. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye, Stuart.
My darling. Quick, Stuart. Let's get back in the box before we forget how lucky we are. Come on.
I didn't mean to chase you away.
You don't scare me, Adam. You should know that by now. I've simply spent more than enough time talking about David Hayward for one afternoon. I have better things to do.
Then I assume your curiosity is satisfied.
Well, that file you showed me was very enlightening. It really was. So thank you.
And I'm glad I could help. But the question remains, are you going to help me?
Adam, I still think there's something you're not telling me. What does he have on you?
He doesn't know a thing.
About?
All I want is to get rid of this man before he hurts someone else, period. Now, are you going to help me or not?
Well, I'll keep you in mind if I hear anything. Goodbye, Adam.
You do that, Erica. But do it fast.
I assume you've come here to take me to task for not rushing to your side the other night?
Well, you know what they say about assuming, David. Anyway, on the contrary, I should thank you for not rushing to my side. The shock alone would have certainly killed me. So I suppose I should thank you for walking away.
Anytime. Now, if you'll excuse me.
My, you are exactly like your father. Spoiled, willful, letting your feelings get the best of you. And it's probably all my fault for overindulging you when you were young. It's made you weak, David.
Far be it from me to come between you and your fate.
But I thought you so loved playing God.
Even God enjoys a good show now and then.
Oh, dear, is that what I am? A good show?
You would be surprised how entertaining it is to see a woman like you get their just desserts.
And what kind of a woman am I?
The kind of woman that wafts through life, leaving a trail of perfume and destruction in her wake. You cut a wide swath with your perfectly manicured nails and think that handwritten notes on personal stationery makes everything okay. And you go on in life like that, unpunished, until finally, fate intervenes.
Ah, yes, good old fate again.
Mm-hmm. Fate, luck, coincidence, call it what you will. Karma. But eventually, women like you choke on the pearls of their own poison. End of act. Curtain drops, fade to black. Now that's a good show, wouldn't you say? One that I would pay dearly to see.
It must have nearly killed you to make that tape.
Yeah. I practically sobbed all the way through it. I never should have made it, though. That was really stupid.
What are you talking about? That's what brought you and Tad back together, ultimately.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I still don't know where he found it, though.
Well, according to Jake, Liza was hell-bent on you and Tad getting back together. She wound up with the tape, and she forced him to watch it.
Liza?
Did I miss the party?
Hey!
We could have another party.
I'll take a rain check. Where are the boys?
They're upstairs playing Junior's new video game. Where were you? Where did you go?
Well, Jake and I went to go see your new doctor.
Oh, you wanted to check up on him, did you?
Which you did.
And?
Well, I'm happy to report that Dr. Hayward is playing everything by the book. Which reminds me, you've got to get prepared for a new round of tests. You know that, right?
Oh, I will study very hard, and I will try to get straight A's.
Well, I'm sure you will, because you're an honor student. All the way.
Well, before I start weeping out loud, would you guys like some lunch?
Guess not. What? No, thank you.
After all those cookies?
All those cookies were
Look at that.
wonderful. We ate so many. Thank you.
Besides, we got to go see Opal. That is if you can watch the boys.
Yes. I can.
Well, would you mind going to see Opal by yourself? Actually, there's somebody that I want to go see.
Well, it depends. You're not going to run off about yourself again, are you?
No, I'm not. You're stuck with me.
Man, you just call me Elmer.
Okay, Elmer.
See you in an hour.
All right.
I love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Thank you for everything that you've done.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. You did. You did a lot more than you think.
Adam? David?
There's something that I have to tell you.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, Jillian, he didn't say anything one way or the other. He just needs a little time, that's all. Look, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm not giving up on Ryan no matter what he says or doesn't say. I love you, Ryan!
All right, that's it. You're out of here now. Come on, let's go.
I love you!
Yeah, keep it up. You'll be next.
That's her husband!
Soon. It really was you.
Yeah, Ryan. It's really me.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Do you forgive me?
Forgive you for what?
If you don't listen to me right now, your whole life could be ruined.
Kit Montgomery has got you so snookered, you don't know if you're coming or going.
I'm in a lot of trouble, Brad.
Why do you think I'm here?
Stay tuned for One Life to Live next.